So, why I did this now? I did this now for two reasons. First of all, to not have an a very large file. I mean, I had enough space on my PC and so on. That wasn't the problem, but the thought was a little bit scary that OBS was just like stopping recording for some weird reason, and that's the thing why I'm like stop this recording right now, and that I now have here the second part. But hey, I only wanted to do that to save this clip here, and maybe I will even cut it more to another sequence of dates and so and parts. But hey, for me it's right now part 1. If I'm cutting this anywhere else or in between and so, that would be great. But okay. But I doubt it. But I'm very much doubting it, and very much safe from the Zur here for saving this, because he was almost flying out, but he didn't, because he was a little bit too much anticipating with the dirt part and so on. Yeah. But the thing is, like, yeah. I'm not saying that this is like the second part for me, because I don't want to record anymore or something. It was just like to have this one part saved and to work with that later, and then to make the other part maybe a tiny bit of an cut, maybe not. I don't know yet. I don't know. I mean it was a little bit not logical by me to cut it out by within a driving race and so on. And yes, I know. But hey, that's just me, and yes, and don't worry. It has not changed much. So yeah. It is only that I have started a new file, just to keep the old one, just to keep the first part safe and to not lose the entirety of the stream at all. So that was the reason for this. And yeah, we have here a little bit less than 130, and the zone number is resetting again. Okay, but he still hasn't made as much mistakes as I did, and he did drove at least 50 more checkpoints or even more than I did on my first session. So that was a very good thing. But for me it's like, okay, I shouldn't be allowed behind the wheel anymore, or behind the virtual wheel at least. But hey, that's a thing that I have to figure out for myself. Yeah. Yeah. But what can I else say? I don't know what I now want to do. And yeah. And this sound is now so... Okay, I think it is my turn right now, but this song here is I think this song here is a very good interpretation of like you are fourth, master fifth. What? You are fourth, master fifth. What is he talking about? What is Streamy saying right now? I really don't know, and um, I drive or Dreamy? Okay. And yes, the is out, I think. But I will not spectate Dreamy right now, because I know that Dreamy is not having a very stable connection right now, so I can't guarantee that Dreamy will be happy if I'm spectating her right now. So I'm better off doing and watching it from the sideline. And maybe I'm watching here the other BT team that is only coming here for fun. But Ole right now is looking good. Ole is looking very good at the moment. Now in the third place. Oh my god. Now overtaken by Nostro. Okay. But what did Dreamy type there with you are fourth and master fifth? Was it some overall ranking that I missed? Or what I mean that would be, I mean, fourth and fifth by what? That would be my next question. Is it like fourth and fourth on the? I mean, no, it can be like by the drivers only, or by the session only, or what is Streamy referring to? Or is Streamy referring to that she's driving now and then so, Treeby, now in 19th place. Since when do we have a wall who's covering every driver? Since when is that a thing? I thought it only did say 13 driver. What the? Wait, what? Okay, that's new. That's new. That's new. That's a thing that I didn't know existed, but okay. Okay. Jimmy right now in 18th place, okay. Ole meanwhile in 7th place, who we've seen here driving. And he's doing a really good job. I mean, okay, Focus is overtaking right now at Will Gamer, but that's to be expected. And Focus here almost having a little bit of a wonky landing, but okay, he's holding on very nicely. And on the ramp, okay, very different routes they're taking. I mean, not from the start, but by the finish here. that not all drivers are directly diving in for the reconnection part. That's a very interesting um, that's a very interesting fact to write down. So it is a very good course right now, and Ola is doing, oh my god, Ola is doing a very great job right now. And yeah, for the song that I highlighted after a few minutes ago, that was like, yeah, the typical persistent moment of me right now, with again. So that was the reason, guys, why I plunged this the volume a little bit higher there for a few moments, and I'm very sorry, guys, if I'm if I was I mean, not misbehaving, but you know what I mean. So, and Ole's making a mistake. Okay. How far is Ole going to fall back? 14th is safe. But still 14th place, and PRT is behind, and then comes Dreamy. Okay. I mean, I'm very sorry, Dreamy, that I'm not spectating you right now, but I have very much the fear that I'm destroying your connection. So I'm not switching to you for internet reasons, not for personality reasons, but for the reason of like drive a good reason. So, and I don't want to I don't want to make it a bad race because I'm switching in, and then your internet is going down as hell. So that's the reason why. And yeah, but hey, Dreamy is doing so far a better job than I did, and he's at the moment on place 17, and Ola is crashing again. Okay, Ola wanted too badly to go to the inside there, and has gotten too much to the inside, and is losing the place again, back down to place 15. And that's what I'm saying, with like all the people that I'm spectating are getting dragged down by something. So I'm not using the other BT team for just like this purpose. No, this was not my real intention, but the thing is like, yeah, before I destroy someone else's race and they're mad at me, or before I switch to Dreamy and then she can't drive anymore because her lagging is too much, I thought like, yeah, maybe I should switch to the other BT team and watch them. So that would be the most logical and best option for me. But here, Dreamy is having a fight with Vamos, who's also on place 18 and 17, and Ola is having a fight with TT for the 14th place, and it seems like that Ola won it because he's back on place 14 and not 15th anymore. And okay, he's going on with this race, and Dreamy is also falling down a little bit, overtaken by Vamos for place 18, and the only player who's now behind her is Mark X on the last and 19th place. And yeah, we have already 7.5 minutes are down right now, and yeah, she's almost, I think almost is the same count as the Zur. So if she can keep it up, then this will be maybe a good round, maybe. And then it's my turn again. And then I have to deliver. And yes, then I have to deliver on point. And Ola is questing again. And Ola, I mean, he's striving good. He's striving really good. Yes, I don't want to say but I think sometimes he wants, I will not say too much, but sometimes it's too much risk that he's going for, and sometimes or most of the times it's paying off, it's paying totally off, and but sometimes it's like, nah, maybe you should move your car a little bit more to the left side and not to the right. That would be much helpfuler for you and for your jump and for everything. But hey, that's only a one-time observation. But hey, I mean, I have to commentate on something at least. And Dreamy is on the last place. Oh god. And I didn't exactly watch when this happens. Oh god. I'm so sorry. And yeah. Okay. Dreamy is now on last place. This is not good. But okay. And Ola's done with another round. And Ola's question again. Okay. And he's resetting. And Focus is passing him. Oh yeah, and that's Dreamy. Maybe we can see her if Ola is making it. I don't know at which point or in which section of the track she is right now. So we can just wait, wait, what? Oh yeah, I'm in spectator mode. Oh yeah, sorry guys, so sorry. I didn't thought of that. Sorry. But I find it very funny that this is now. Oh yeah, and now I'm watching Dreamy. Who is here? Okay, he's here. And Ola is making a mistake. Okay. So Ola is making a mistake. And Dreamy is not there right now. I mean, Dreamy is a bit away. And I think the Lord that is the moment the best driving overall. At least for the first stint. I mean my first driving, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I mean, it was just atrocious, it was just bad, and yeah. But hey, I'm not going to question anything again, so yeah. But hey, for me it's like, okay, I'm the next one for my last stint for today, and yeah, I'm very happy to say that I have to drive this in a little bit, and I'm a little bit away, guys. So BRB. What? What the hell? Dreamy left? Dreamy left? Oh no. Oh no! What the fuck? And Vanara said Dreamy 49 checkpoints. Okay, that's very nice from him. That's really very nice for him. So 49 checkpoints. So it will be quite a little bit for her. But hey, I don't want to interrupt this because the thing is like really um if this has happened because I spectated her a little bit or something, then I'm really sorry, but the thing is like just so disconnections can happen to everyone. And the thing is like yeah, I'm not very proud of this. But hey, Ola is back on the 14th place, which actually didn't know that he lost it. So far for me, for like okay, being a good man and cast everything, or at least one guy and don't screw it up or so. Well, job achieved, I would say. Yeah. So, for me, it's my last stint. This is coming up in 15 minutes around this time. And yeah, I'm like a little bit nervous, but I also know just drive it safe, keep it clear, don't mess anything up, and be like yourself. Don't destroy anything, don't the fuck go into all violent mode, because you crash 2 times, it can happen to everyone. And this wouldn't be a racing game if we all would drive like robots or anything. I mean there wouldn't be any fun in it, so it's also very good that we are kind of still different. Not only in the looks, but quite in different manners. But hey, that's a whole another story that I don't want to open up here. So all good, guys, all good. So yeah, the thing is like Lobo has left. Oh my god. Wait. Oh no, he wasn't driving anything anyway, because I was like with 8 plays, and I was like, wait, is this? No, this is not next. It is not next driver. Oops. Sorry, I was just irritated by that. Sorry. But what I wanted to say is just like, I have to just keep a calm focus, and then everything will go its way. So don't be mad. I think that's a good focus. I think that's a good approach for me right now. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm after this that I'm taking a little bit of time off on Trackmania. So yeah, that's just for you for information, and that you're not saying that I'm now quitting this game or so. No, but I yeah, need to think. Maybe some videos will arise in this time. I can tell you that. I mean, I have made quite a lot of videos right now at this point. There are certainly more than 10, certainly. But with the one video that I have a vision, and I have already the text in the video and so on. But I have to but I have to ask some things and some other things, and that would be great if I can also realize this video, because then I could be because then I could make it better, and then you would understand a lot of things, or at least a few things. And yes, I'm saying not only this to you that you think that I'm teasing too much or something. No, the things that I said to you right after my driving, that I'm needing some time and something, that is that is totally real. I mean, this video here is we have now the 18th of January. I mean, this video will come out maybe a little bit later, maybe, because I'm not only uploading now all the videos and then I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to do some editing and so on. I mean, certainly on this race video I will not do just any editing, because first of all, it's just the race and my mood before and my mood after and things that I'm saying in the race and so on. But the thing is, like, yeah, why shouldn't I say this and then be active on Trackmania as usual and so on? Because I can't. I just can't, and yeah. I mean, you have heard it before, so don't question anything else again. So that would be really nice for you, from you. Thank you. But hey, back to the race, back to the action. And for me, I mean, all I see him make the driving a very good, consistent race. At the moment on place 12, almost as good as the Zone Loop was, or even better, I think. Wait. Let me just I think the Zor finished on 12 or 13, so he's either equal or he's better than the Zor right now. And in front of him is Vamos. Okay, and Vamos must have been resetted at some point. And okay, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. And right in front of them is Stream here, who has to restart or reconnect after a connection failure. Yes, I know it's not the greatest thing to do, but I think a reconnection is sometimes better than to watch my atrocious and sit driving that I did. But okay, it is what it is, and yeah. And Twimmy has another mistake. I mean, that's also the thing that why I'm not watching Twimmy. Not because of because of issues with her and her internet connection, but because of the mistakes he's doing while she have the the internet or the not the not bad internet connection or anything else. So I just wanted to say it. I mean, I'm very much sorry for everything that I'm saying here. That is certainly one or so. I know I mean, I could at least imagine that Dessert and Dreamy trained this map at least a little bit, or at least a bit more, on the BZ server. But there I don't know how far this goes, or they trained them separately offline. Yeah, separately offline. Something together or not together, but something like this. So I could at least imagine that they did something. I mean, Dessert certainly did, because first of all he built a part of he built this track with Bling, and second of all I think he can just drive maps without too much looking into them, because the thing that is vital to this game and to ever get in higher place and so is not questioning at the most parts, and that's also the thing what I wanted to implement and to do better. And so at my session that is coming up in 5 minutes, or in 5.5 minutes, and then we are done even, and then we are even tracking this session here a little bit longer. I have the feeling. Yeah, we are tracking this a little bit longer. Yeah, and this was like because we had just restarted on time, but the timer was like 1 minute or 1:30 or something, and then we have to wait at that time. And yeah, that time is accumulated over the course, and now we are finishing at like what? 16:48. We have now 16:48, so we finishing at like 16:42 and something. And then plus the 1 minute timer, then we have 1:45 and something, and then we have to warm up, and then we are only racing again. So I'm certainly racing at 60:48 or 60:47 or even 16:49. I'm only racing then. Oh God, that is quite a big time jump. Okay, nice. But here's also the right music for now. And I certainly wish that this was fearless. So, I mean, the thing is like, I can drive great on the United maps now. I mean, you certainly have or haven't. I don't know how my upload schedule is right now, or if I even have one. I mean, I certainly have none, because I'm recording this right now knowing that I have 2 videos in the pipeline that I have just released, but no, I don't have, or I have, yes, but I need to make the text right and so on, and that would take a little bit. And then I have all the other videos that I have also to upload and something, and yeah, that would be also like a little bit like of an deja vu, like, let's say it this way. So yeah, I'm hoping to be not fearless, but I cannot quite guarantee this. So maybe it's good, maybe it's not good, I don't know. So yeah, and we have one and a half minute left. Then we have 1.5 minute left with break. Then we have 1.5 minute left with warm up, and then we have the 30 minutes for my last try, which will hopefully be a better one than everything else. And this would be very great. And Ola is now spawning, but Ole doesn't know that he has to get the... I mean, yes, okay, that's another option, but you can also go for the booster there. I mean, the checkpoint display is a little bit not very much right, but okay, it's just like, okay, what other option do you have? At least in my context right now, but hey. And we have only half a minute left, and yeah, for me it would be like, yeah, it would be like, yeah, then my time to drive, and then I would be like, okay, what am I doing here and why am I doing this? And yeah, so and yeah, my turn, my final turn. And we may say that here again played with fucking internet, or what did they say? I mean, this is I don't know. But we have only 20 minutes left, and I'm also saying here, good luck, have fun. Whew. And okay, and yeah, wait, what? Wait, what? Why? What? What? What the fuck? And me? What the fuck? Guys, what is going on? Guys, do you really? Okay. Okay, but I only But I only drive this lap here to only showcase that I still want to drive this. But okay, I let the Zur, but hey, I let the Zur drive this. I let the Zur very enjoyably drive this. But okay, then don't say that you guys made a bad decision when the Zur's driving turns out to be an. I mean, I will not say not so good the one, but yeah, okay, maybe the Zur is driving this. Okay, my goodness. Then good luck, have to fun the Zur. Good luck, have fun. Whew. Okay. I mean, if Dreamy is saying this is worth playing now, then okay. Then okay. Then I will watch the Zur right now. My goodness. My goodness. Then I will watch the Zur play this. I mean, it's not that I didn't want to drive this, but okay. But okay. I mean, okay. Let's see what he can do. Let's see. And then Batman is right now joining in. Nice. Nice. And the Zur is driving this, okay. And I'm on the last position for the last slot, okay. Okay, this will be an interesting one, okay. Because right now I certainly don't know what to expect. I mean, I think if the Zur drives this like the last time and he's getting the 250 checkpoints from his first stint, then I think we have a very good chance of being like not last. At least from what I got, or from what I can understand. But if we are not last at all, because on my stint I only saw 13 drivers, so I don't know if this is was just like a bug, or some teams didn't know that there was another session or something. Because right now I'm also seeing the 19 players, so I don't know if this is getting cut because I'm driving and the UI needs more space or something else. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's only my assumption right now, because I'm like, okay, I can do it. But hey, the thing is like, okay, let's watch the Zur now for another part, and then we are like, okay, let's do this. And so it's okay, it's not a big of a problem, and so on. And yeah, so I was then the first driver to rip it down, and I will be hopefully the next driver to make it a better one overall. And I'm seeing here the Zur in a well good 6th position right now. In a very, very good 6th position. And yeah, this shows only how good it is, or how important it is to just have a good line and to not crash a lot and drive like yourself. Like ignore everything else, ignore the others, ignore that somebody else is crashing, ignore the fact that somebody is resetting and that you're now in front of them, ignore that you have to defend sometimes a position, ignore everything else except your own driving. Because it's only your driving that is marking your placement and your place in the history books of Trackmania. Where it would be driving one event good but with a really good time, setting one world record, or making anything else better. It just only depends on you and your driving, and you are the only one, and you are really the only one that is making this possible or impossible, if you want to rephrase me correctly. So that is the true meaning of every video game ever. That is your decision, your skill, and your commitment that you are willing to do better, and that you are give it more, and that you don't, and that you're not afraid of losing, and that you're not afraid of taking bad lines, and you don't rampage about the question so much that I did on the last on my first drive, on my first stint, and that is the thing that I have to cancel out somehow. So that is just one thing to be said, and yeah, but so on. The Zur is having a very good race. He is fifth, and and Devil is also making a mistake, putting the Zur up in fourth placement. Fourth placement, my goodness! What the hell are the others doing? Or they are really struggling to keep it up because they are too tired of driving 30 minutes wait, not driving 30 minutes wait, or like with us in 3 groups right now, one person's driving, then has 1 hour or so of not driving, or in my case even 2 hours of not driving, and because he's only set for the last stint. So that's also a totally crazy fact, and it's also like really good, and the Zur is giving it all its best right now, and this is very amazing, and the Zur is right now laying down the flower bed for me to be like, okay, I only need to drive safe, and then I can change everything. And to me was almost like, yeah, you drive the last 2, but that would be like, okay, I'm not sure if there is an exactly rule that everyone, I mean, yes, everyone has to drive on a 2-player team, but has everyone to drive on a 3-player team? I mean, yes, it would be only fair, yes, but is this a requirement at all? I mean, I don't want it as a question right now to be answered in Discord. No way. It was like a thought that occurred to me, and I was like, interesting point. Very interesting point. Is this maybe a solution that will be done here by that will be very much done, or uh, that that is written in the rules of this competition, or is it right so that um, yeah, for a two player team it is kind of obvious, but what about the player team? Would it be illegal to that one driver only driving one stint, in that case me, and the other drivers drive more, or would that be also illegal? So that we so if we have now the fact that the Zone Noob wants to switch to Dreamy, and Dreamy drives a stint, and then after that, um, in the aftermath, it would be reported that I was driving only the first one and then not. Would that be a reason to disqualify us? Just as a thought experiment. Just as that. Not as a real thing that I wanted to point out. But hey, would it be illegal or not? Because that would be an interesting question. But hey, it's just a thing that occurred of me right now. So yeah. But hey, the thing is like, yeah. I mean, for me right now, it is certainly good that I didn't have the or that I didn't leave between the stages or between the sessions at all, because so in this case now I have a continuous I have one continuous stream. I know split it at the worst time at all. I know. But maybe I'm doing a small introduction in between them or not. But hey, I'm not going to do much more about this because it's a life race, and yeah. So yeah, I don't want to say anything much else again. And I think Rema is only pointing at the front of the back, and I know it is also very interesting to point out the back of the front of this. So, but I really hope that he is also streaming a little bit from the back. I mean, yes, I'm only streaming my team. I mean, yes, it is a little bit not on the right side right now, but for me it's like better to stream my team or to stream the BG teams than to be like, okay, here we have one driver who I don't know so well, and his successes are complete unknown to me, and so that's also another reason why I'm only watching here my team, and I streamed for a while also always driving for the other PT team, because yeah, of Dreamy and having her lags with the internet and so on. But hey, right now the Zonop is making an amazing job. He's still in the 5th position. It is really still enjoyable to see him drive, and he's also making a little gap between him and PRT touch on the 6th one, and behind them is Marco, now Extreme. Before that it was Pointy, but Pointy must have made a mistake, but it was Extreme. But it is at the moment Extreme and 2 Pointy, Skywalker, Alfu, Rambo, and so on. And I think and that's the exact reason why my music source ran out of music. And yeah, I know there was something missing here, and I didn't know that because I think my last songs that I have in this playlist are not very loud to announce the end of it, and so So I didn't thought that this would be a problem, but apparently it is. And so sorry for the for the very for the very short cut to my Steam page. But the thing is, like, I had to just restart the music here, and yeah, as we have at least a little bit of more music for my for the rest of this event here. And yeah, and after this I also wanted to do a little bit of like an intro duck oh wait a little bit of like an afterthought after this match. And then I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing then, because this will be certainly then my last time to be like in Trackmania for at least 1 week. But I think 2 weeks are more realistically. But that's because of other reasons, and because I have to, like I said earlier, there is a lot of things that I have to think about. So yeah. But hey, right now, and Devin made another mistake in the meantime. Oh my god, I didn't notice that, because the Zonub is back on 4th place right now. But Devil is very close behind. Okay. Yeah, but it's a nice front back between the Zonub and Devil. It's a very nice back and forth. But okay. And yeah. But behind them, Extrem and the others are also catching up. So it is not over yet. But we have only just a little bit over 14 minutes right now of like okay. And just focus, man. Don't look too much at the other statistics and so, and thrive. Just thrive. Because until now it was a wonderful race, and it is still a very good race. And yeah, so just thrive. Just thrive, and then you will be good. Just thrive. Just thrive the remaining time, and then it will be a very good result. It will be a very good result. And everybody who's overtaken you, just ignore them. Just ignore them. You don't. Hopefully you don't see them. Hopefully. I don't know if you have skins, if you have avatar, if you have the other class enabled or not. I mean, I hope you have not. I hope so. But maybe that was also a mistake by myself, that I should have at least have the avatars. I mean, I enabled them quite early, but the mistakes were still happening. But hey, maybe another driving strategy is helping me a bit. But hey, you will see this when I'm driving. So yeah. But hey, we have more than 12 minutes. The Zonub is at a very good 7th place. And I hope he's keeping it up. And Dreamy has to left the game because I think too much lag. I think I'm not quite sure why it is right now, but it wouldn't be a wonder. It wouldn't be surprise me. A wonder. A surprise to me, not a wonder. But okay. Whew. So, but as I see here, this drive, or this excellent drive here by Zur, and cut slalom here is stuck at 149. Okay. Oh no, he's still driving, okay. I thought there, because of the big gap, there was something I missed here totally. But okay. But yeah, the Zur does a very great job of putting the car out of its miserably, of putting us out of our miserable situation. Caused for my wonderful first stint. And yes, every minute that passes and that's reminding me that I'm driving this track again is a little bit of like, okay, I am getting a little bit nervous, but I try to shake it off as good as I can right now. And I'm not trying to think about it too much right now. Because that would be a totally another story. But yeah. Oh yeah, and guys, for the next session I will totally mute my mic, totally. And yes, I say totally, because right now I'm like, okay, I would like to mute this completely, so I'm not thinking about too much that's happening throughout this race. And then I will give you a little afterthought about this. So it is my last stint, or is it not? Because if this would be not, then it will be a little bit like, okay, a little bit like devastating. But I think it is the last stint, or... But no, that wouldn't make any sense. So wait, do we have now... Wait. Let me now calculate, wait. I have driven the first. Miserable. Then came the Zur, who did the best. Then came Twimi, who had the internet connection loss, but did drive all in all her best, and it was also very good despite the lags that they had. I mean, I think it was the lags, so yeah. Then we have then it's now the third stint, then it's my stint. Oh, that means really that either the Zur or Dreamy have to drive the last stint. Oh. Oh god, yes, that's making perfectly sense. So yes, it's true. Because right now the thing is like that we have yeah, it is the fact that we have only now the fourth stint in action, then comes me with the fifth stint, and then either Twimi or the Zur have to drive the last stint. Either of them. because yeah, right, Dreamy drove only her first stint, yes, and yeah, that was the yeah, okay, okay. So the Zer is driving now a very good race because he is sixth right now, or sixth again, after he has dropped a few places, and we have only a little bit more than 6 minutes left before my turn. Because Dreamy hasn't reconnected after a while. So I don't know what this means. So I think maybe the Zor has to drive the last stint as well. I think. Because I see here with Bellman, who's like and cut slalom. I don't know what he's doing, but he's certainly a lot of TPs behind. But what I wanted to say here right now is I see it here right now with Bellman, because Bellman is connecting, then disconnecting, then connecting, then disconnecting. So I think that's also a problem, an internet problem there. So I don't think that Dreamy will connect. And wait as I say it, she's connecting back. Okay. So that is opening now the question, is Dreamy driving now the rest, or is Dreamy driving now, or I'm driving next? I mean, that would be a very interesting topic right now, because I mean, hey, I can also commentate on her session as well, but if I'm driving on the last stint, then I will have to know it, because then I would be like in this time I would be like to get something early for dinner or something, because this way I'm not going to starve or something like this. And yeah, or maybe I'm commentating on her session, and then I'm really driving the last one, but then the last one will at least go on for a quarter after 6 or even longer, but not much longer. I hope at least. But okay. And the Zone Noob is here in a very interesting battle with Skywalker for 6th, and Marco is also still behind on the 8th position, and Marco is coming now. Is net now position number 7 von the Zor. But all in all, I have to say, this is quite the honorable and very good result from the Zor. And yeah, Dreamy is, I don't know if she wants to drive now or not. But hey, in 2.5 minutes I will ask her directly, because I don't want to drive around and then to be like Didi, Dreamy and Cesar again. So that would be really not helping anyone. So it would be like very disappointing. And Cesar is in fact topping his own result from his first stint. Wow. Amazing, because in the first stint I think he closed exactly with 250, but this time he's getting even more on the CP counter, so that's a very good banner. and that's a very very good time, and that's a very very good checkpoint counter for him. And can he even get to 260? That would be amazing, but I think he can. So this would be very very great to get to 260 and to pass here the disconnect. And nobody knows how much checkpoints Pasti had. Or did something. Oh, 3, 2, 3, 6. Ah, okay. Therefore, Casper wrote it down before Valmara did. Okay, also very interesting, very nice. Very thank you for all. And the Zur drives indeed 200 and over 260 checkpoints. Wow. Wow. That is remarkable. Remarkable, awesome. I don't have any words for this right now. And wow, that's very great. Very very great. And yeah. And wow. Wow. And the Zonoop finishes off with 268 checkpoints. Well, that's a very 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 good performance. Very very good. Oh my god, fuck. Fuck. I hope I wasn't muted it for now for the whole time. I mean that would be very problematic. But okay. Yeah. But before I go next, I will say ciao ciao and bye and see you and yes, ciao.